especially in the women's league climbing over the past couple of years. It's just been decided by countback, and it's a bit like a penalty shootout in the World Cup. You have to find a way to decide them, but it's not the most satisfying way to get it done.
Exactly.
Max Rudiger had a brilliant 2017 as well. Former World Cup finalist. Underway. Chelsea Callan will be about to climb into view on the women's route. Really getting to the business end of the semi-final here. We're not too far off on the men's side, being able to confirm finalist. Max is the 9th to last climber. So when Jakob Schubert, his compatriot, comes out after him, we will start to be able to confirm people that have made the final.
Be nice, hopefully we can see the upper sections of the routes as well as the top climbers start to make their way out.
Well, we had a hard qualifying round yesterday, just 5 tops in the women's qualifiers, and the semi-finals are following the same pattern at this stage. Just to let you know, those 5 tops were shared amongst 4 climbers. Kyo Noguchi claimed 2 tops. She was the only climber to do so. I have to say, when you've got, I think, quite a sizable gap between the really elite women's league climbers and perhaps those below them, I do get the impression that maybe the Anna Verhovens and Janja Garnbretts of this world, they're trying their best on the qualifying routes, but they're maybe not giving it 100% full gas, just maybe for risk of being injured or fatiguing themselves. They do enough to get through.
I think so. I think, and I think it really does depend on the routes. I think if the routes are really hard, then absolutely they go all out, because, you know, if you make a little mistake, you can get knocked out quite easily, even if you are one of the top climbers. But yeah, I know Janja was saying that one of the routes...
Sorry to interrupt you, Cameron. We've just got a really good effort here from Max Rudiger. We'll come back to that point in just a second, but he's having a really good effort on this head wall, and Team Austria giving him all the encouragement in the world. Pops the right hand up, no problem. This will be a new high point for Max. So first good look at the very top section of this route, and I have to say, he's shaking out, but Max doesn't look tired. He didn't look particularly taxed by any of the moves. Alex Megos is a couple of meters away watching. That's one climber that's moved ahead of him, that's for sure. Max now going to go up with the left hand, swings the left foot out. He'll need to cross through with the right.
No problems at all. I think he's going to finish the route.
I think he might just finish the route. He's got to clip the quick draw before it is an official top. Max Rudiger, what a performance. Look on for tomorrow, because he's back on.
Yep.
So here's Janja Garnbrett, unusually for her, not climbing last in the semi-final or final.
Yeah, Akio, who topped both routes yesterday, looked in really, really good shape.
Just been told, by the way, apparently, apologies, we had some issues with the internet at the end of Jane Kim's run. I've just been told in my headphones, so we'll show you a replay of the last dozen or so moves for her, in case you did miss them due to the internet connection. Apologies if you did, but you will get a chance to see them. We'll pull up a replay. I think we'll see it after Janja's climb, or perhaps at the end of the semi-final. But either way, do stay tuned. After Ashima, I'm being told. Yeah, actually, we'll show it right at the end, so stay tuned and we'll see Jane Kim's climb if you missed it due to the internet. So Janja underway. I mean, Akio was impressive yesterday, incredibly impressive, but I still don't think you'll find many people betting against Janja Garnbrett here.
Yeah, I think she's always a good bet for a win, or something along those lines. But
now she made her debut in Chamonix in 2015. I mean, she still feels like a sensation. She's been on the scene 3 years now. Just a few stats. I mentioned it last night. I got a bit stat crazy sitting in the apartment preparing for today. She's never failed to make a lead final in a World Cup or World Championships since her debut. In fact, Campbell, I'll let you have a guess. How many podiums has she missed in her professional IFSC World Cup or World Championship career?
Okay, so she missed IMPS in 2016. This is all off the top of my head. And she was not on the podium in Xiamen last year. And then otherwise, is it 2?
Well, why don't we leave it for the people at home for a while to have a think about?
Okay, I'll keep thinking.
I can tell you did actually get one of your facts wrong, but we'll...
Oh, I did?
Not like you.
Hmm.
The answer is 1. She's missed the podium once.
Just the 5th in IMPS?
In IMPS, yeah.
Oh, what did she come?
She was 3rd in Chamonix.
3rd in Chamonix. Yeah, in Xiamen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I wasn't so sure about that one, but I was definitely sure about the IMPS one.
In a lead climbing World Cup career that's now into its 4th season, she's missed the podium once and never missed a final. And looking pretty in control here. We're just at the angle we're at. We've actually got quite a good look at the climbers' faces. When they look down at their feet, we get a really good look at them. And Yanya looking pretty untroubled. There's hold number 36.
Boom. Yeah, okay.
So solidly into the final, Yanya. So from that hold, she's got her left foot on. That is hold 36. So to get yourself into the final, you need to move from that. You need a 36 plus. So guarantee yourself a place in the final. We might still see climbers getting in with less than that, but that's what you need to get in. Now we're about to see a top of the women's route. Brilliant route setting in the men's. We've got one top. That was from Max Rudiger, who, to be honest, as you say, looked like he could have done it twice. We haven't seen a top on the women's route. Jane Kim had a pretty good go, and Jessie Piltz, who we saw just now, has currently set the high point in amongst these green volumes.
Jan is still looking good.
Wow, countback is so vital, and it has been so many times in women's league climbing that a top here might give the final this evening a whole different look.
Oh!
And Yanya frustrated. That's a new high point. Boulder World Cups in lead and 2 in Boulder. If he could win tonight, it would be his 20th gold medal in IFSC World Cups. Not bad.
I hope he would do the start good, and then the last physical part will be good for him.
Yeah, I think this could be a route that Jakob will like. He's a really all-round climber. I don't think he'll find the bouldering section too difficult. He's super strong. So on that top section where the climbers have been falling off, I think he can keep going.
We just need to hope he won't slip on the tricky moves, and not on the really tricky move to the pocket.
He'll know from the fact that Hyun Bin Min wasn't out for too long that there was obviously a move quite low down where he fell. Still see the quick draw moving actually, so if he's paying attention to that, he'll know where, or he'll have a good idea where the first really hard move is.
I don't think this move is physically hard. It's just really easy to fall on it. But when you do it, it's like one of the easiest move of the route.
Now the crowd comes to life a bit. Jakob's compatriot Max Rudiger will be out next, the last man to climb here. Jakob, a World Cup winner last year in Arco, you might remember. Can he make it 20 World Cup wins?
He looks really strong.
Now this is a move where you think, as you called it, Hyun Min perhaps just slightly overconfident in the move. You have to be really accurate, and that's exactly how you do it. So Jakob, he leads with the feet. Nobody has actually let go with their hands on this bat hang.
I think it's too big of a risk to do it.
I agree, but I was hoping someone might try it.
Yeah, me also.
You can see bottom left of the screen there, Eddie, the IFSC photographer. 75th World Cup for him, 100th international climbing competition. Congratulations to him, what a milestone. Here's to another 100. So Jakob, looks like he's getting something back.
It's really hard to rest like this. It's really uncomfortable, but you just get a bit less tired. But it's just really uncomfortable, and it doesn't feel good.
I suppose when you're resting like that, your forearms maybe get a bit of a rest, but your whole body is still working quite hard.
Yeah.
The rest of your body is working hard. Your hips, hamstrings. Now he launches onto the black volumes. Just keep motoring, Jakob. Needs to get the clip done, a bit like Romain Desgrange clips with the right hand. Not really ideal, but got it done quickly at least. Again, there's a quick draw in front of his face that he'll need to clip, and again, does it nice and quickly. So if he can get through these blue and black volumes, he's onto the podium at least. Shows how strong he is that he's able to rest there. What the wall angle changes now as Jakob Schubert fights his way onto the upper section. You can see in the spotlight illuminating him as darkness falls in Villars. That'll be a position on the podium for Jakob. What colour will the medal be? That's the question now. He's approaching Romain Desgrange's high point. He needs to stay cool. It looks like he's tired, but he's probably got a bit left. Has he got enough left to top the route? Heads out right. No! And he's so close to making it stick. Jakob Schubert normally starts the final last, and she is today. She couldn't top the route in the semi-final. She was pretty close. She continues her incredible record of never having missed a lead final. IFSC World Cups or World Championships. She was on the podium of every single lead World Cup in 2017 as she claimed her second overall World Cup win. If she can make it 3 in a row and add the World Championships, and who would bet against her doing that? That would be 3 overall World Cup titles in a row and back-to-back World Championships. It's a potentially enormous year for Janja Garnbret to go from sensation to established queen of league climbing.
I think it's a very good route for her climbing style.
Yeah, she's absolutely flying up it as well. 4 minutes 50 left on the clock, climbing quickly. Temperature really dropped here in Villars. It is cold now, single figures Celsius, I would imagine. Feels very, very cold. Wall. And Janja continuing to climb very, very quickly here. Well, we know time's not going to be an issue. She's racing along.
Whoa.
Bit of a heart in the mouth moment on the yellow volumes there. And she's putting on a show here, Janja Garnbret. She is the only woman to ever win a World Cup in Villars. As it stands, can she make it a clean sweep? 3 out of 3 in Villars. Crowd getting into this, they're watching an absolute legend of the sport already. But can she make it? 3 from 3. Can she stamp her authority all over the 2018 season? She's dominated, frankly, in 2016 and 17. Will she give her competitors a chink of light, a chink of hope? Or will she do as she has done the past 2 years and started out by winning and then just carried on winning all season? She's looking smooth in control. She's resting on moves that some of the best climbers in the world have fallen on. So that's her on the podium for the world's best female lead climber, which is looking very solid. If she can latch the next hold with her left hand, she's going to win on countback. But can she top the route? The crowd would love it. Are we going to see a top? We've seen it so many times before. Janja Garnbret coming out last in a final and topping the route. Can she do it here in Villars? The crowd would love to see it. We didn't see a top of the men's route, and we won't quite see one on the women's route, but we will see Janja Garnbret start the season by winning here in Switzerland, as she has for the last 3 seasons. She is the queen of Villars.